Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. On today's tutorial, I will demonstrate how to make an elasticated off-shoulder blouse for a little girl. Hi, my name is Ayo and welcome to 011 Clothings Tutorials. On this channel, I upload DIYs, pattern drafting and sewing tutorials. If you haven't subscribed yet, kindly do so. And do not forget to turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. So now, let's get right into the tutorial. Thank you! I'll be working with the following items: rulers and curves, water erasable fabric pencil, tape measure, a pair of scissors, my fabric of choice, half-inch wide elastic, 1-inch wide elastic. I'll be working with the following measurements: around chest measurement 23 inches, around waist measurement 22 inches, around shoulders and upper arms 28 inches, blouse length 13 inches, around upper arm 7 inches, sleeve length 8 inches. This is the fabric that I'm going to use to make the blouse. To know the fabric width needed to make the blouse, I will simply multiply the around chest measurement by 1.5, and this is 23 inches multiplied by 1.5, and this is equal to 34.5 inches. I will add extra 2 inches to the 34.5 for the same allowance, and this is equal to 36.5 inches. I will approximate this value to 37 inches. As for the fabric length needed, it will be the blouse length plus 3 inches extra for the elastic casing at the top and at the hem of the blouse, and this is 13 inches plus 3 inches, and this is equal to 16 inches. I will fold the fabric into 4 equal layers like this. I will draw a horizontal starting line about half an inch away from the upper edge of the fabric like this. I will be cutting both the front and the back of the blouse together. Next, I will calculate the armhole depth by dividing the around chest measurement by 4, and this is 23 inches divided by 4, and this is equal to 5.75 inches. Recall that we are making an off-shoulder blouse for a child, so I will remove 1 inch from the armhole depth value, and this is 5.75 inches minus 1 inch, and this is equal to 4.75 inches. So from the upper starting line, I will measure and mark 4.75 inches like this. I will add extra 1 inch to this for the elastic casing at the top of the blouse. I will draw a horizontal line across, and this line is the armhole line. Next, I will calculate my around chest measurement plus 2 inches for ease divided by 4, and this is 23 inches plus 2 inches for ease divided by 4, and this is equal to 6.25 inches. On the armhole line, I will measure and mark 6.25 inches like this. I will add extra 1 inch to this for the same allowance. I will transfer the exact value I have on the armhole. I will transfer it to the upper starting line like this, and I will mark the point. From this point, I will go in by 1 inch like this, and I will mark the point. I will now connect these 2 points together with my French curve like this. The blouse length is 13 inches. But recall that we are making an off-shoulder blouse. So I will remove 1 inch that I removed from the arm. I will also remove it from the blouse length. So I will place the 1 inch point on the tape measure on the horizontal starting line like this. I will now measure and mark the blouse length, which is 13 inches, but what I'm actually measuring is 12 inches and not 13 inches. I will add extra 2 inches to this for the elastic casing at the hem of the blouse, and I will draw a horizontal line across like this. I will connect these 2 points together like this with a slanted line to give me room for the extra fullness that will be created at the hem after inserting the elastic. I will cut it out. I will deepen and redraw the armhole curve by going in again by 1 inch at the top edge of the fabric. I will now trim off the excess fabric like this. I have here these 2 fabric pieces that I'm going to use for the sleeves. The fabric width required for the sleeve is the around measurement multiplied by 2, and this is 7 inches multiplied by 2, and this is equal to 14 inches. I will add extra 2 inches to this for the seam allowance, and this is equal to 16 inches. As for the length of the fabric, it will be the sleeve length plus additional 2 inches for the seam allowance, and this is 8 inches plus 2 inches, and this is equal to 10 inches. So these 2 pieces of fabric are 16 inches wide and 10 inches long. So I will fold the 2 fabric pieces into 2 like this, making it a total of 4 layers of fabric. I will now place the bodies on top of the fabric like this. I will trace out the armhole like this, and I will cut it out. So this is the sleeve. I will now go ahead and pin the sleeves to the armhole of the body pieces, right side to right side, like this. Once I'm done pinning, I will take it to my sewing machine and I will stitch it in place using 1/2 inch sewing allowance. So now the stitching has been done, as you can see. I will now go ahead and sew the elastic casing at the top and at the hem of the sleeves. Like this. I will fold it twice like this and I will stitch it in place. So now the stitching has been done, as you can see. I left a little opening to insert the elastic at the upper part of the blouse. I will now go ahead and insert the 1/2 inch wide elastic at the top of the blouse and also at the hem of the sleeves using a safety pin. So now that has been done, as you can see. After inserting the elastic at the hem of the sleeve, the length is now 8 inches at the hem. The around upper arm measurement is 7 inches. After sewing the side seams of the sleeve together using 1 inch sewing allowance, it will now be 6 inches. So the hem of the sleeve will be 1 inch smaller than the around arm measurement after it has been elasticated. Next, I will go ahead and sew the side seams together, right side to right side, using 1/2 inch sewing allowance. After sewing the side seams together, I will go ahead and sew the elastic casing in place. So now that has been done, as you can see, I have joined the side seams together. I have also sewn the elastic casing in place. I left a little opening here to insert the elastic into the casing. I will now go ahead and insert this 1 inch wide elastic into the elastic casing using a safety pin like this. After inserting the elastic into the elastic casing, I will close the opening through which I inserted the elastic. I will stick the elastic down at the middle of the elastic casing so as to secure the elastic firmly in place. So now that has been done, as you can see. After inserting the elastic into the elastic casing at the hem, I made sure that the final circumference of the hem is not less than the waist circumference of the child. In this case, it is 22 inches. You can also make it a little bit more than the waist circumference so that the outfit is not uncomfortable for the child. Now, as for the upper part of the blouse, the circumference of the upper part after inserting the elastic is 21 inches. The around shoulders and upper arms measurement is 28 inches. So 28 inches minus 21 inches is equal to 7 inches. So I made sure that the circumference of the upper part of the blouse is 7 inches smaller than the around shoulders and upper arms measurements. This is the final look of the blouse, and I've given it a thorough press with my pressing iron. So that's it guys, we are done. If you find this video helpful, do not forget to give it a thumbs up, drop a comment down below, share this video with your friends who are interested in sewing, and do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. See you in my next tutorial. Bye, and thank you so much for watching.